What's up, everyone? I am Sliv, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. Now, it is currently Sunday, 2 a.m. for me. Shadowbringers doesn't officially launch until Tuesday, which is, I think, July 2nd. So right now it's June 30th. It is early access for Shadowbringers. I pre-ordered this to get early access at the last minute. I pre-ordered it back on Wednesday. Early access started Friday. I wasn't sure if I was even going to play Shadowbringers, to be completely honest. I've been playing so much Final Fantasy XI. I've been having so much fun with 11. I was like, oh, do I have time to play 14? And you know what? I think I do. I really enjoy 14 as well. 14's a great game. And I love Final Fantasy as a whole, as a franchise. So I just told myself, I was like, how could I not play Shadowbringers? So I went on ahead and pre-ordered it, and we're going to get into it. I just finished earlier today. I finished Stormblood. I was so far behind on Stormblood that I had to actually catch up the storyline so I could start Shadowbringers. I don't know if I'm going to actually get into, or how much I'm going to get into in this first video of Shadowbringers. This is just me kind of announcing that I'm going to be playing Shadowbringers and maybe doing a little bit. My last Final Fantasy XIV video was actually a tank guide. When I was playing Dark Knight, a tank guide fighting Ravana Extreme. And that was like 4 years ago. That was back in Heavensward. That was the last Final Fantasy XIV video I actually did. And I wanted to get into more of that. Like, I want to do more guides and endgame stuff too. Since then, I've moved on from Dark Knight, or at least Stormblood. I didn't play Dark Knight. I played, I was going to say Dork Knight. I don't want to disgrace Dark Knight like that. I love Dark Knight. But I moved on from Dark Knight and was playing Samurai. And in Stormblood, I leveled as a Samurai, got to 70 as a Samurai, finished the storyline. And then that was it. I really didn't play anymore. So let me go ahead and here's my Samurai. It is level 70. It's the only job I have at 70. So technically I could start doing Shadowbringers on my Samurai today. I might do a little bit just to get into it. I don't know how much of the storyline I'm actually going to record and play. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started with it. So I'll do a little bit of this, and then from there I'll probably end up leveling Dark Knight, and I really want to play Dark Knight again. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to play Dark Knight again. So Samurai's going to be the job for now until I catch my Dark Knight up. So my Dark Knight's only 63, so it's going to take a little bit to get Dark Knight back to where I need it to be. So alright. And actually, before I do that, I need to check a few things, so I'm just going to stop here for just a second just to check a few settings. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, I am back. I had to change a few settings. I noticed a little bit of FPS drop since I am recording, and I'm on my laptop. I had the settings set to semi-high. It was kind of like mid to high range. I dropped it down to just standard for a laptop. It seems a lot better. I don't see any stuttering now that I did see earlier, so hopefully that's fixed. Real quick, system configuration, yeah, I'm hitting 5960, which is what I have it limited to. I have it limited to 60 FPS, so it's turned down to normal and low settings for the most part, but since I'm recording, that's where it needs to be. Whenever I'm not recording, I could have it higher, but yeah, I'd rather have the smoothness and turn graphics down just a little bit than have like maxed out graphics, especially since I am recording on a laptop. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and start. I believe I'm getting ready to start Shadowbringers. As far as I'm aware, I just finished Stormblood not too long ago, so I think 460,000 XP. Yeah, I was only getting 46,000, so this is 10 times more of the XP for this quest. This has to be the beginning of Shadowbringers, because I was only getting 46k before. What does it give me? Shadowbringers, or yeah, okay. So yeah, this is definitely... Oh man. Requires level 70. Well, I'll just go ahead and start it. It's kind of a bummer because I'd rather do Dark Knight right now. But my Dark Knight still needs 7 levels, so we'll just go ahead and go with this. Now I do have this on an auto advance too. Whenever it's non-voice acted, I don't have to press anything. It'll just pop up the text for a few seconds and then it'll move on. Basically gives you enough time to read it, and then it keeps going. So I'm gonna leave it there. That's how I'm gonna do this. So there is time to read all the dialogue, and then it automatically goes on instead of me spamming through it like I've been doing on 11. So yeah, it sounds like tedious work. I like that answer. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, so I was thinking it's kind of a bummer that I'm not getting this starter Shadowbringers gear on my Dark Knight, but I have to do this, and I figure it'd probably be, it's not going to be hard to get enough gear to go through Dark Knight anyway, so I got to catch Dark Knight up. So I'll probably do that here soon. I'm probably going to finish this recording, and then I'm going to go level Dark Knight just so I can do storyline on that. At the end of the day, I think I'm going to have Samurai and Dark Knight both leveled to 80 though, so it's not going to really make a big difference at the end of the day. I'm going to end up playing both, so. All right. I don't know where to go. It looks like, let me pull up my map. I'm actually still getting used to controls. All right, yeah. I'm used to 11's controls, to be completely honest, so. Yeah, oh yeah, like, I can just tell the frames are much smoother now. I'm not having any stuttering like I did when I first started recording, so. Much better, much, much better. I also set my title as The Returned. I just came back to the game after a long break, so I figured The Returned was suitable. It's a suitable name to be, you know, Slivpone's The Returned. All right, are you taking me to the new lands of Shadowbringers? Heading to the survey site? Yes. All right, survey site. What do we have over here? Ironworks. So there's no vendors or anything. That's fine. I don't expect there to be right away until I get to like a first settlement or a city or something. This might be voice acted. I do like the voice acting in this game. It makes it more intriguing. I'm more invested with voice acting.
Look how many people there are! Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
A pile of what?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Hi.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions.
I wish Biggs was the little one and Wedge was
Jesse
the big
called
one.
the chief
That
for
would've
some
been
other
awesome.
business. So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
His voice.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
Well, I'm
And
a
get
wedge.
stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I'll wedge it open.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
I know I'm quiet right now. I'm like, I don't want to talk during the dialogue. I'm sorry. I'm sure
Sorry,
that's...
I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Run in place, flailing your
Stay
arms.
with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Oh, safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
So I don't want to talk during dialogue. I figure that's kind of respectable too. I'm sure if you guys are interested in the dialogue, you can hear it too. If you don't, you can just skip through the cutscenes, whatever. But I'm going to be watching them and listening. So, yeah. I figure there's enough going on. I don't need to talk over the NPCs that are actually talking. The voice acting is great. I love it. So I'm going to try my best not to talk over the voice acting. So I guess I got teleported or something. I mean...
For showing me the dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant! There's no freedom in that!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you!
Spirited accounts always comes in welcome.
We did everything right! Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this!
Your time has not yet come.
Wow. That was pretty intense. I like that. That was really awesome. A lot of those like shards that were passing by were characters from the very original Final Fantasy XIV before A Realm Reborn. Technically when 14 was a bad game. Those were, and then that world got destroyed, and then A Realm Reborn was, yeah. So to me that symbolized the souls of the other realm. It's like a separate universe kind of thing. That was pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's the warrior from the original, but he's engulfed in darkness now. Warrior was my original job in this game too. I was originally a warrior tank through A Realm Reborn, and then switched to Dark Knight tank in Heaven's Word, and that's when I did those guides. And then Stormblood, I did Samurai. Samurai's fun. I love Samurai, but I didn't play too much Stormblood. I didn't really care for it. Hopefully I'll get into Shadowbringers a lot more, and I'm planning on going back to tanking, so I'm really excited for that. I can't wait to get back into tanking.
From endless dreams I awake.
Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Ugh, my shadows are turned down, you can tell. I had to, sorry. This kind of reminds me of Esha in Final Fantasy XI, except it's purple instead of just gray and black. But just the lighting and stuff.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
The sun's out, it's still daytime, guy. Look up to the sky. Yeah, there's night. The sun's out. Yeah, exactly. But it's bright as day. What the hell?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time.
Oh, haha, that's a joke.
And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, you.
I knew I should have been a Dark Knight. Damn it.
Yeah. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Wine?
Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you'd best hurry along to the town nearby.
Sweet, a town right away. And hopefully there's a teleport crystal there.
Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around.
Okay.
Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Alright, cool. Let's see if we can find this town. Or if the cutscene just takes me there. I don't know. I doubt the cutscene would just take me there. That'd be kind of weird. I guess it's possible, though.
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Nice. Shadowbringers. Oh man, I'm like so excited for this. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think it'd take me to the town. I can't even mount. Alright, so there's a little town up this way, but Crystarium's that way. Okay, so I need to go, I guess, this way? I guess it was two different paths. It was telling me to go that way. Oh, I can't go this way. It won't let me. I have to go this way. Okay. That's fine. We'll go this way. I was kind of hoping, well, I guess this is the little town here. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh. So it's just a little bit of running, and then another cutscene. That's fine.
Halt! Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Hey, girl.
From where do you hail?
The source? I hail from the source. What up? Represent.
The source? What is this cryptic nonsense? Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
You shall not pass. No! Damn! Okay, okay. I see what you did there. She must be a dancer.
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
Oh no! My bro! I don't remember his name.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
Sin Eater. Is that a throwback to Final Fantasy X?
Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself.
What up?
If you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious fronts, is it? I should have known.
How do I know to wear red to this occasion? Like,
Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city.
I didn't know. That's how I knew I didn't know. Coincidence.
Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Hell yeah, I'll see you later.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Whew.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
So this guy's the one that was the voice in my head. Okay, makes sense now.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Well, you didn't bring my companions. You only brought me. Maybe not, because in Stormblood, Stormblood's passed, so I can talk about it. Some of my friends or scions here were put into a meditative sleep where they weren't dead, but it seemed like their souls left their body. So if that's what happened to me as well that brought me here, then other key NPCs that I've been working with in the previous expansions are already here, a few of them. So that's probably what it is. That's what I'm guessing, and we're going to find out probably right now.
That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
We might not find out now. I was hoping we would.
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above.
Alpha knows one of them. The Summoner.
Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds, that I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes.
Yeah, I'm the greatest of heroes.
Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Yeah, I was wondering. Like, do we have to just stop in the middle of the road and just talk? Like, that's not normal. Especially with Sin Eaters flying around, trying to eat Sin. There we go. That loading screen was really long. Cool bridge, yo. Oh man, his arm's all blue. That's not good. I want to have that looked at, dude. Like, it's only his right arm. His left arm's normal.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol. A monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Crystarium, or Crystarium. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Arium. I'll probably say it both ways. Doesn't matter. I like Crystarium, actually. The Crystarium. It's like the planetarium, the Crystarium. Yes. I'm saying Crystarium. That's it. Anyway. If I turn this in, I'll get that armor. I think I'm going to go try to level up Dark Knight. If I haven't gotten it to 70 by the time I record the next video, then I'll just go ahead and continue with Samurai. But I think I'm going to end it here. We got to the starter city in Shadowbringers. I'm so excited for this expansion. I'm going to go grind my ass off for Dark Knight just so I can continue doing this. I want to record more tomorrow night. I'm off work tomorrow night. I want to just grind it out and see if I can get my Dark Knight to the point where I can I can get here. Actually, let me go grab this crystal. While I'm talking, I'm gonna go grab this teleport crystal. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it here for now. This was just the entry into Shadowbringers. I just want to talk a little bit about where things are going, and that I'm going to be doing this game. I'm so excited for doing this game. Oh, I can't. Okay, so never mind about the aetheryte. Anyway, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.